How to count on in tens, hundreds and thousands. Count on 40, which is 4 tens, from 785. The first thing to think about is this number 785. And it's to work out the total number of tens in this number. And this number has 8 tens in the tens column, but it has 700 here, which is 70 tens. So it has 78 tens. So if we can partition this number this way, it should be easier in many examples to count on in tens. So we have 78 tens, and we want to count on 4 tens. So first of all, we're going to add 1 10. So if we've got 78 tens and we add 1 10, we have 79 tens. And then we still got our 5 ones. Now we have 795, add 10. Counted on 1 10, we're going to count on another 10, and we have 79 tens. And we add 1 10, which gives us 80 tens. That's 805. Count on another 10, 80 tens, add 1 10, 81 tens, so that's 815, and finally 81 tens, add 1 10 is 82 tens. So count on 40 from 785, 795, 805, 815 and 825. So we can use our partitioning that we learned in the previous lesson to help us count on in tens in our heads without needing to show any workings or doing any addition. Now let's have a go at counting back in hundreds. So this is asking us to count back 3 hundreds from 5,102. And we're going to use a similar approach. We're going to work out, because it's hundreds, how many hundreds there are in this number. So we have 100 here, but because we have 5,000 and 1,000 is 10 hundreds, we have 51 hundreds. And once we know we have 51 hundreds, it's going to be quick to count back in hundreds. So 51 hundreds minus 100 is 50 hundreds, and our 0 and our 2 goes at the end. Then we have 50 hundreds, take away 100, we have 49 hundreds, so now we have 4,902, and we count back another 100, so that's 48 hundreds. So count back 300 from 5,102, 5,002, 4,902, 4,802. Count on 3 thousands from 28,802. So this number has 28 thousands, because in 10,000 there are 10,000. So in 2 lots of 10,000s there are 20,000, and we've got our 8,000 here, so that's 28,000. And we're going to count on 1,000 3 times. So we've got 28,000, and this becomes 29,802. 29,000, add another 1,000 is 30,802. Pencil just snapped. Might need another pencil. And then we have 31,802. Just want to point out a couple of things here. You'll notice that when we are adding the tens, the ones did not change, stayed the same, about 5 all the way through. When we counted on the hundreds, the ones and the tens did not change, and we counted on thousands, the ones, the tens and the hundreds didn't change, just the thousands. Let's have a look at a question now that asks us to spot a sequence. Write out the next 4 numbers in the sequence: 6,662, 6,672, 6,682. So I'm looking to see what's changing here, and I can see that it's increasing by 10 each time. The tens value is going up by 1 each time, so we need to add 10. Let's do the same method that we did before. We've got 666 tens, 667 tens, 668 tens. So we're going to add 1 10, so that becomes 6, 6, 9, and then 2. 6,692. 669 add 1 will be 670 tens, so that's 6,702. 670 tens add 1 10. 6,712, so that's 671 tens. And finally 671 add 1 is 672 tens, so that's 6,722. Let's look at a similar example, but it's a much larger number. 235,798, 235,798, 236,798, and 237,798. You may have noticed that we're increasing by 1,000 each time. We have 235,000, we have 236,000, and we have 237,000, so we are increasing the thousands by 1 each time. So if we add 1,000, it becomes 238,798, 239,798, 240,798, and 241,798. When we're adding thousands, remember the ones, the tens, and the hundreds stay the same. We're just increasing the size of the thousands. Quick recap. So what we did to count on in tens, we worked out the total number of tens in the number. 785 was 78 tens, and we added 1 10 each time. Then we counted back in hundreds. We worked out the total number of hundreds. Here was 51 hundreds in 5,102, and we counted back 1 10 each time. Did the same for thousands. There was 28,000, 28,000s in 28,802, and we counted on 1,000 each time. And we did the same for working out the number sequences. And that is how we use partitioning in different ways to count on in 10, hundreds, and thousands.